Hello, I'm Tracy. I'm the Somerset Sewist, and today I'm going to be making a circle dress using a panel. Now on the panel we have got the actual circle and then some extra fabric to make the bodice and the sleeves. It's got a little bit of stretch, so we will obviously be treating it as a stretch fabric. It's a beautiful day, but I'm still going to go indoors to my sewing room and dig out my Tilly and the Buttons Kids Make book. I think if anybody has watched any of my videos, you will realise that I absolutely love Tilly and the Buttons. I love the books. Again, if you've watched my channel for more than a minute, you will know that it's all about doing things on a budget in this house. And I find if you're going to make more than one thing from the books are a very economical way of buying Tilly's patterns. I can't honestly remember how much. It definitely less than the cost of 2 patterns. You can buy a whole book full of them. They are printed on both sides of the sheets of paper, which isn't an issue. I just buy tracing paper by the roll and use that, which I tend to prefer to trace patterns off anyway, because then I can use them for a different size. So it's a good way of doing it. I've cut out the Tabitha t-shirt from the Tilly and the Buttons book. So I've got 2 little sleeves. I have done a little facing rather than doing a binding. I've got, I don't know, is that the front? That's the front. That looks like the front, and the back. And now I've cut out the circle the length that I want it. I've cut the circle out and then I've kind of made it the length that I want it and cut the centre out of the circle. So that's waist. I've gone round hemming it once. I'm going to go round again. When you're hemming a circle skirt, if you put it face up, the feed dogs will gather in the slightly bigger bit so that it fits without any tucks. I've gone round once and that's worked really well. I'm going to go round again now. And it will just stay under and it will just fit, which is nice to have that faith in myself that it's going to work. And I'm sewing air. Bobbins ran out. Editing Tracy here. I meant to say that I was sewing the front bodice to the back bodice and at the shoulders. I started doing it thinking it was filming and it clearly wasn't, and then the machine ate the dress. So everything's going wrong, but I've kept it in because I feel you should see it. Okay, sewing machine has eaten the dress, so let's pull the machine apart and rescue the dress, because I have not got any more fabric to cut it out. And there we go. You've got to be brave when these things happen and just dive in and get your tools out and put it back together and hope that this time it doesn't eat it again, because I really need it not to eat my fabric. So I could have edited that out, but I'm real here. I want to show you what really happens and how I get through things, because it's not always easy, it's not always perfect. Say the skirt hemmed beautifully. What should be easy has gone a bit wrong. There we go. And let's start again, shall we? Okay, a little zigzag stitch, and here we go. Just caught it up a little bit too much, but it's okay, that's absolutely fine, you know. bunched it up a little bit when it caught it. But that's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. It has come out and been okay. Oh, still Sunday afternoon, so kids out playing. It's a beautiful day. I live quite close to a park, so it's doing it again. Okay then. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Am I telling myself or am I telling you? I don't know. No. I know it'll be fine. Pull it through. Pull it back. There we are. So that's twice this dress has been eaten. Okay, not a problem. I know part of me feels like I should leave the screwdriver out at this point, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have a bit more faith and hope. There we are, threaded again. And here we are. Let's try again. It wants to do it again, and I'm not going to let it. I'm watching. There's a little gap. That's it, sorted. Right, that is now sewn together at the top. Lovely. Right, I've got the front facing and the back facing. So I'm going to put those right sides together and sew them together. Lovely. And then I'm going to put it, which is the front, which is the back. Let's have a look. Right, I'm sewing this right sides together, sewing the facing to the bodice. Wait to see my granddaughter on Tuesday so that she can try this on. She will love it. There we are. Then that's just got to be pressed inside. Which I will do later. And now I've got to sew the arms in. Very easy to do. pull-ons on. Lovely. Now we're going to sew up the sides. So we're going from the waist to the bottom of the sleeve. The other side. Just going to read it again. Yep. You're not allowed to eat my dress, machine, naughty machine. Go. I'm just going to quickly sew this. I'm going to sew the seam to the interfacing, to the facing, in the hope that it will make it lie flat. If that doesn't work, then I'll sew the whole thing down. I prefer to just have it with the facing. Yeah, I think that's going to help. I think that's done it. So now all that's left to do is hem the sleeves, which I could quickly do now, actually. That's not going to fit on there. Not a chance. Okay. Doesn't matter. I can fiddle it and do it like this. One sleeve hipped. dress dropped. Nothing new there. Tracy dropping things, yay. It's always happening. Fiddle fib. Here we go. Second sleeve. Now, the only thing to do now is to gather up the skirt, gather up this to fit onto this, which I'm going to do with some bright red thread and do it by hand because I quite like doing that. Right, I've gathered it with red thread, bright red thread. I've made it fit inside the t-shirt and I've put right sides together. I've spread it out roughly so that it's, yeah, roughly even. And now the last thing to do is to sew it in. And then I've got to get rid of that red thread. It's not my dog barking in the background. I don't know if you can pick that up. It's not my dog this time. Too gathered there, I think. I'm just gonna undo that. Cut that, I think. And there we have it. A pretty little circle dress, which my granddaughter will love. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I will put the link where you can buy the panel from. It's a company called Knighton Fabrics. They're very good, very reasonably priced, and they've got loads of other panels. I did a birthday banner a while ago with one of their panels. It's got like happy birthday on all different, you know, lettering on bunting. That's really nice. I'll put a picture of that there for you to have a look at. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you come back and watch my next video. Thank you very much. Bye for now.